The main chunk of Season of the Seraph has passed. Now we await the final 2-week quest event at the end of the season, which will lead straight into the next expansion. Alongside Seraph, a new lorebook has been unfolding itself and revealing Rasputin's thoughts, intentions, and possible next move. Many of you won't like where this could be heading, but let's talk about a major death. Sometimes when you read Rasputin text, it may get confusing. A Shakespeare-like poem that sends you in circles. The Persona lorebook which released this season is just that, Rasputin explaining his stories in poems of emotion. At first, when you read these, you might get lost, but thankfully there are subjects at the top that explain what they're all about. This week's entry is the one in question, so let's read that first and then analyze it. Subject: reflection of the end as I choose to die. Emotion: acceptance, resolve, purpose. Do not weep as I reach into the black. Pain does not become, and duty keeps straight my back. I choose this life as sacrifice, and there is nothing to be done. While even shadows leave in darkness, I await you at the sun. Now finish it, as tourniquet, I prove it. Humanity's trust, I've won. So from this card, which is titled Death, Rasputin reflects on the end as he chooses he wants to die. He has resolve and acceptance toward this subject. Pain does not become, and duty keeps straight my back. He's been telling us he wants to defend humanity and repay our favor this whole season, so is this going to be it? In the end, he says, humanity's trust, I've won. He's been that tyrant warmind in the past, but now he trusts us and he wants to do the right thing in his mind. Now when you read this, you could question the time of the entry, where Rasputin wrote it and when. Now let's read some of the other subject lines from this lorebook which appear to be in some sort of order. The first entry, identity, subject my creation and forced change into the war mind. Emotion of importance, confusion, and purpose. This card discusses the Ares 1 mission and how Rasputin was built to be a simple AI but eventually turned into this sentient machine. Verse 2, Anna. Subject, the education of my soul. Anna Bray. Metamorphosis, learning to feel, trust, and love. Emotion, connection, growth, expansion, revolution, autonomy developing. This card, as its title describes, is all about Anna and Rasputin's change. He describes her as nourishing, teaching him all of this subject matter like music, philosophy, and so on, and he learns to feel, love, and trust. He thanks Anna so much. First fear, subject the collapse, humanity falling, and Rasputin hiding. Terror, anxiety, uncertainty, failure, and shame. So this is exactly what it describes, how Rasputin felt as humanity was dying when the darkness invaded. He could do nothing but hide and shut himself down. Lone, subject, I am alone and wish greatly not to be. Siddhartha forged to venture where I cannot. Loneliness, unease, curiosity, and discovery. Siddhartha is Lord Felwinter, so Felwinter was created to venture where Rasputin cannot and learn more about humans. He himself feels very alone. Filicide ellipsis, and that first word meaning killing one's son or daughter. Subject, learn of Felwinter, the traveler's theft. Feeling betrayal, rage, catharsis, and regret. This entry is great. Rasputin learns that Lord Felwinter has been risen as a guardian and hates this. He ends up killing him and the Iron Lords in the end. Then we come to dues. I challenge the darkness as a rival. I stand with humanity. Duty, responsibility, pride, companionship, bravery, though I am afraid, and trust. This likely brings us to the games, Destiny 1 and 2, maybe more specifically Warmind and Worthy, and then up to this season, where he says he's going to stand with humanity, the Vanguard, and the Guardians, and protect us. And then after this we have the Death card, so you can see how these events are pretty much in order leading up to what may happen next. There's still one more card for this book we don't have yet, maybe this is in the final 2 weeks, but it does seem kind of frightening. So the Death card came out this week alongside story content, and usually that content goes together somewhat. So here may be some more evidence to support this. In the terminal entry, we have that long, heartfelt thank you to Anna Bray, him talking about his duty this season and repaying the favor.
My combat simulations continue, but the parameters provided by the reef's tachyons are not promising. I have yet to devise a tactical use of the warsats that will not empower Xivu or Wrath. It may not be a possibility.
Rasputin suffers because I made him capable of suffering. I always knew he would be a weapon of war, so was it right to make a weapon have self-doubts?
I do not know what the ultimate outcome of this war will be. But come what may, we will fight together. Human.
I wish this had come for you at a better time.
Anna, I can grant you this one analytical certainty. There is never a better time. There is only in time or too late.
You're right. Like always.
I suppose that brings us to another point. I am not always right. I have done things in the name of preserving the human species that are abominable. They were the mathematically correct choice. But they were not the right one. My new exomind pathways have given me an opportunity to review a lifetime of decisions, to weigh them against emotional and moral conceits that I was not, in the moment, capable of comprehending. Others have called me a tyrant.
They're wrong.
They are not. You have given me the ability to objectively see my own value, but also the ways in which my value has imposed a negative sum to the collective well-being of humanity. It is the sum of an equation I am still trying to balance. But that does not mean your work has been in vain. You gave me choice and free will, and I did with it what I thought was right. That is the sum of your life's work. I see now, at the time of our final calculus, the value in them. The value in emotion, in caring, in how humans make both logical and illogical conclusions from the same points of data. And why both are valuable.
Thank you, Red.
No matter what comes in the future, I will always cherish the life you have given me.
Another big point, these journals were also hidden from Anna. He doesn't want Anna to know about this decision. Power Machine Rasputin has been changed this season. The emotion is different. His own, the Subminds, and Fellwinter's past all merged together. This clearly is taking a toll on him, and given he can't use all-out war tactics, things may be different in the final 2 weeks of the season. Rasputin has been failing to come up with a way to stop Xivu, and now he might have to get creative.
So, Fellwinter, what was he like?
Reckless like me, but also brave. Self-sacrificing, heroic, if we're lucky. Maybe some of that will rub off on Rasputin.
Anyway, Guardians, that's all we got for today's video. Be sure to leave your theories in the comments down below, and I thank you very much for watching. If you'd like to see any more Destiny lore and mysteries just like this video, please be sure to subscribe to the channel. Anyway, I thank you very much for watching, and I'll catch you all in the next video.